Hi, my dear friends. People always call some people wise men. What is the criteria for calling some people wise men? What do you mean by wise men? Would you call some people wise men just because they have got some bundles of knowledge? If yes, actually, you haven't got the real meaning of wisdom. You can call a man wise only when he keeps wisdom. And wisdom is not knowledge. Wisdom is something higher than knowledge. What is the difference between knowledge and wisdom? Let's look. Knowledge is deep idea about people, places, events, theories, concepts, and so on and so on. Wisdom is the ability to make use the knowledge in a well calculated manner with foresight and multi-sided vision. Sometimes you might have got knowledge, but you may not be wise because you may not be able to make use your knowledge by analyzing the situation. Wisdom is the ability to make use the knowledge one has gained by analyzing the situation. And this is something important. Actually, you should have knowledge at the same time you should be able to analyze the situation. And this analyzing the situation and the ability to foresee the after effects of an action, that is wisdom. See, if you're traveling by a train, and a person starts quarreling with you, you know that you are correct, and you know that he is presenting some illogical points. And if he threats you that if you continue with your points, he will beat you, then you have to think twice. If you tell, I don't fear anyone in this world, I'll tell truth before any person. Sometimes he and his companions will be beating you and throwing you out of the train. So you should analyze. If you are thrown out of the train, can you get any benefit? No. Your family will lose you. So you have to analyze the situation. And on that occasion, or on such occasions, to keep silence is wisdom. So, analyzing the ability to make use the knowledge we have acquired by analyzing the surroundings, by analyzing the circumstances, by analyzing the situation. on the basis of the nature of person whom we are communicating or whom we are contacting or with whom you are making some decisions. I myself had an experience when I was traveling by a train with my brother, my elder brother. Actually, we were going to have a medical checkup for my brother. And on that day, he was suffering with severe migraine, headache, and he was vomiting at the railway station. And we were waiting for the train at Thrissur railway station, I feel so. Then the train came, and when we went to the reserved berth, we happened to see a person sleeping there. Not sleeping, he was just lying there. And I told him, "Sir, this is my brother's berth." Then he replied, "No, this is mine." Actually, it was RAC ticket for them. That means he and his wife had to sit on two seats, window seats, and the upper berth was for my brother. I tried to convince him that they had got RAC and my brother had got confirmed berth, but he was not ready to accept. Then he just went to the next compartment where his sons and relatives were, keeping some seats and berths. And he just came back and told me that he was not ready to give the berth. Actually, I got angry because I had been struggling with my brother for more than a couple of hours at the railway station because he had been vomiting and he had been suffering with severe migraine. But I didn't tell anything after that. I just went to the entrance of the compartment because I had seen before that the numbers of railway police at the entrance of the compartment. So I just went to the entrance of the compartment and just collected the number of railway police, and I just dialed on the number and informed them the matter. Then after a few minutes, this person had seen that I was calling the police. Then he came to me and asked me what the real matter is. Asked me what the real matter was. And I told him, "Sir, you have got RAC tickets. That means you and your wife can sit at the lower berth. And my brother has got the upper berth." Then he just accepted my point and he told his wife to come to the lower berth, and they started sitting there. Then the police came and asked me the matter. Then I told them it had been fixed. There was a communication between me and that person. So I told the police that it had been already solved. On the very next day, I had taken my lunch. And after that, this person with whom I had got a problem overnight came to me and asked me whether I would give him the sambar which I had with my lunch. Then I gave the sambar to him. Actually, this is not telling that I am a wise man. But if I was quarreling with him without calling the police, what would happen? His sons and relatives would have come there. Then, if there was some physical clash, of course, I would be beaten, I would be insulted, I would be defeated. So, actually, I was sure that I was correct. But he was shouting. If I too was shouting, then everything would be collapsed. So I just thought about calling the police. So this is something we have to think. Whenever we are doing something, we should think about the consequences. We should think about the after effects of our action. If your knowledge does not help you to think about the after effects, to analyze the situations, to foresee the consequences of your actions, and it means that your knowledge does not give you any sort of wisdom. And if we haven't got wisdom, we would become emotional. When we become emotional, or when we lose our emotional control, or if we haven't got emotional intelligence or emotional balance, then we will be thrown into some complicated situation, some conflicts. And this is because we are not able to analyze the situation. We are not able to think about the after effects of our actions. So knowledge should help us to see or to foresee the consequences. And nowadays, the knowledge which we are acquiring from our former classrooms does not offer us any sort of wisdom, because everything is taught just for passing the examination. No opportunity is given for thinking or analyzing or reaching a logical conclusion on different aspects. So wisdom, this is wisdom. Thank you very much.